I am Michelle with two L's.
And I'm Natalie the Red.
And we are Force of Light Entertainment. And we are here today to give you our non-spoiler review of the new Netflix movie, Red Notice, starring Ryan Reynolds, Gal Gadot, and The Rock. Yeah, the one and only The Rock.
The Rock.
We could smell what The Rock was cooking in this movie.
Yeah.
But for those of you who have not watched our reviews, we give you our initial thoughts, what we liked about the movie, what we did not like about the movie.
We process our feelings.
And we finally give you our rating of the movie. So we will start with my initial thoughts. My initial thoughts of this movie were, again, for a Netflix movie, I thought it was a lighthearted, kind of fun throwback type feel of a movie. Kind of remind me of almost like a Rush Hour from my childhood type thing.
Yeah.
Comedy action movie.
Yeah, it does kind of have that feeling of like a movie from like when we were young,
And I think it's just because they did more these types of movies back then. Comedy action type of
comedy
movies.
Action, like doesn't take itself that seriously, and it is the king of the plot twist.
Yeah, lots of plot twists in this movie.
And and kind of a doesn't take itself too seriously type of way, like, there's like it just another plot twist.
Yeah.
So I think that's how you kind of have to look at this movie. Like, don't take it too seriously.
In fact, because I'm not gonna spoil the ending, the final one genuinely actually kind of made me laugh because it was like another plot twist. But yeah.
And again.
So now we'll move into what we liked. And to me, I can tell you right off the bat, what I liked is Ryan Reynolds and The Rock had awesome chemistry. And if you like Ryan Reynolds' humor, which I do, then he genuinely made me laugh out loud several times throughout this movie. I mean, he had some really good, just those fast one-liners that Ryan Reynolds likes to throw out that made me laugh.
He does. I mean, it is like, I can see, I guess some people might find it annoying, like how much his mouth goes.
It goes so much.
In this, but
he could be a Gilmore Girl.
He could be. He's an honorary Gilmore Girl. But I do think it, like, for me, it works though. It's just like, if you like Ryan Reynolds, you like Ryan Reynolds. And if you appreciate his comedy, you'll appreciate this comedy.
And he was able to play off The Rock very well.
He was.
They had a fun dynamic in the movie.
They were a good pair and like true partnership. It wasn't like, one is bigger than, or one's the main character.
One is technically bigger than the other.
Well, that is true in a physical sense. Yes. But, The Rock really, he held his own, I think, with Ryan Reynolds. It's like they were both the leading men.
He did. It was like, I felt like this was, The Rock did a really good job in this movie. I really enjoyed him probably as much as I've ever enjoyed him in a movie, really, in this. I thought he did a great job.
I think maybe based on this, he's improving.
Maybe he should work with Ryan Reynolds more, and we'll get to the end on that later. But also, so I like that. And then I also don't want to leave out Gal Gadot, who is stunning as always, and she has.
That's what she does best.
That is what she does best, and she has. You can tell. I think she was having fun in this movie.
Yeah,
you can tell all of them were having fun. I think.
I think Gal's always having fun.
I think she is too.
She's just.
I mean, when you're
just a fun girl.
When you're that stunning, how do you not have fun?
I mean, life's a cakewalk. It's fun.
Yes. So I enjoyed the cast. Again, Ryan Reynolds' mouth was funny to me. His one-liners. And then also kind of what I said when I said my initial thoughts, it was just, if you are in the mood for a lighthearted comedy, this movie, again, it is not serious at all in the action. They are not.
Don't take it seriously.
It is not meant to be serious. It is meant to be a fun, funny action type adventure type of movie.
It's one of those two. I'd put it in the category if you're wanting everything to make logical sense.
Yeah, you're not going to like that.
Don't. This is definitely one to kind of turn your head off a little, maybe a lot of it. I don't know, but it is a comedy first.
Yes, it definitely is a comedy first. So that's kind of what I enjoyed. What did I not enjoy? I don't really have any major negatives for the movie. I would say it stood out to me. They clearly shot, which I guess they shot this movie during COVID. So they shot it all in Atlanta, and you could tell they were on sound stages throughout the movie. You could tell they were not on location when they filmed this movie.
Right.
Which, if I was going to the theater, that would be unacceptable. But I think for this Netflix movie, I accept it as is because again, it is a comedy, and I think the budget mostly went to the 3 leading actors that they have in this movie because some of the
I
special
mean, it's a big cast.
it is. I mean, it's a blockbuster cast,
Yeah.
those 3 names, and then some of the special effects, again, I think budget-wise would be lacking if you were seeing it in a theater, but for a Netflix movie, that's not a huge thing to me. It is what it is, as far as that.
And I think it's a great movie for Netflix.
It is,
like,
absolutely.
just when you want to like turn something on by yourself on a date night, just a not too serious movie. This is a good movie for that, for occasions like those.
Definitely. And then let's see, kind of final thing without spoiling anything. I will say, I guess this would go back to the likes. I will say this after watching this movie, they set it up for a sequel, and I was ready to go on that adventure with them. Like, I was like, I definitely watch a sequel to this movie. So I hope they make that. I think they probably will, because I'm sure this movie will do good on Netflix. Natalie, you gonna watch a sequel if they make it?
Sure, I'd watch it.
But now we
watch the bromance blossom even more.
There is a bromance in this movie for sure. So now we will, I guess, unless you have any negatives you want to express.
I really, for the
there's
kind
not
of movie
many,
it is,
yeah.
it's like I just don't think there really are a lot of negatives.
No, and so I will give you our rating. We rate out of 5 hoots, 5 being the greatest that you can get. And I will say this, I will rate this differently because it's a Netflix movie. I would be harsher on this movie if I'd paid money to go watch this in a theater. I would have a more critical approach to it.
A more critical lens.
Yes.
Looking through.
But for a Netflix movie, I give this 4 out of 5 hoots. Natalie, what are you?
Michelle, I don't like when you go first because people probably think I copy you.
Well, but if that's where you are, then it's where you are. So just go for it.
Girl, I'm at 4 hoots myself.
Yes, okay. Because I would put this movie, guys, I would put this up there with Enola Holmes for me. I probably preferred Enola Holmes a little bit more as far as the full quality of the movie.
Kind of movie, yeah.
And probably, I mean, it's more geared, I think, towards girls even. But
yeah,
it's up there with Enola Holmes.
Not if you're a guy and you love it.
Yeah.
Actually, that makes me like you as a person. So.
Well, I mean, plenty of guys like Enola Holmes too. But they may like this movie better. Is what I'm saying. It's up there with Enola Holmes and for me, Adam Sandler's Murder Mystery. That's kind of where I put this movie.
That was pretty cute.
It was.
Honestly, I would use the word cute about this movie.
Yes, it is a cute movie. It is a cute movie.
And Netflix seems to be having a pattern of doing some cute movies.
Yes.
You know, like they're not really bad or like it's just like, but they're enjoyable and there's usually something kind of cute about them is the word I use.
Yes, yeah, this movie it's fun. I enjoyed it. Again, Ryan Reynolds made me laugh throughout it. So if you have Netflix, I would definitely recommend giving this movie a shot, watching it. What do you got to lose?
I mean, I could be wrong, but I don't think you're going to be like, oh my gosh, why did I watch that? Even if you just think it's all right, like you're not going to like hate it, I don't think.
No, I don't see you being like, man, I can't believe I wasted my time on that.
Just like if you already have Netflix.
Yeah, it's like you said, it's a fun kind of cute movie. It really is. So that's kind of our thoughts on the new Netflix movie, Red Notice. We'll see if we get a sequel to it. But what did you guys think? If you've seen it, share your thoughts below. And if you are not yet, go ahead and click the subscribe button. Also give the video a thumbs up. It helps with the algorithm. But as always, ladies and gentlemen, remember to be a force of light. All right, bye guys.